Flying at these heights and speeds, the pilots are rigorously trained to handle extreme physical and mental pressure, and the focus and expertise with which they fly, maneuver, change direction and speeds at these heights requires unparalleled courage, determination and passion for flying. Visuals now of the Vijay formation to mark the conclusion of the Grand Republic Day celebration. We will soon see an Indian Air Force Rafale displaying the Vijay maneuver. We will see the Rafale flying at a speed of 900 kilometers per hour, all set to touch the sky with glory as it executes the victory roll maneuver over Kartavya Path, also called vertical Charlie. It's a very spectacular maneuver in the vertical Charlie, an acrobatic maneuver in which the aircraft pulls up vertically and carries out rolls at that altitude before stabilizing at a higher altitude. Aircraft was flown by Group Captain Arun Kumar and co-piloted by Squadron Leader Shivangi Singh, both from 17th Squadron, known as the Golden Arrows. So all heads turning skywards and the gaze searching for that glimmer of silver. We are once again filled with wonder and respect for the brilliance of this display by the Indian Air Force.
शानदार फ्लाई पास्ट हमारे वायु वीरों ने एक रोमांच की नई कथा, एक नई ऊंचाई यहां दर्शा दी। बहुत ही उत्साहित जनसमूह इस 75वें गणतंत्र दिवस समारोह पर उत्साह और रोमांच, बहुत ही शानदार समापन, शानदार फ्लाई पास्ट वायुसेना का।
Absolutely. So, though the parade here concludes at Kartavya Path today, the celebrations do not end. As we saw those happy faces, excited young people, today with the understanding that India has come a long way since it became an independent republic, with a lot of hard work, dedication and wise leadership from many quarters, we know that we still have a long way to go to ensure that the constitution we adopted and whose adoption we celebrate today takes on true meaning for every Indian. But yes, we have a lot to celebrate too. A young population positioned to accelerate economic growth, a vibrant democracy where the constitution guides and shows us the way, and an inherent belief in unity that will always bridge the differences and diversity. The President's bodyguard have arrived here to escort the Supreme Commander along with the chief guest for today's parade back to Rashtrapati Bhavan.
As we reach the culmination of the 75th Republic Day Parade, all the officials standing in line. We now see the President's bodyguard the presidential carriage moving forward in position. The 75th Republic Day Parade is not just a spectacle. It is a reflection of India's journey over the past 7 decades and a glimpse into its future aspirations. voices of Bharat Mata Ki Jai resounding in the atmosphere as the presidential carriage moves forward. And the President, escorted by the Prime Minister and other guests who were seated in the special enclosure, coming down the steps to acknowledge the presence of the three chiefs, the Chief of Defence Staff, the Defence Minister, and other dignitaries who are present here. Everyone waiting to see this spectacular display of military power, presidential pomp and pageantry.
इस बार का गणतंत्र दिवस समारोह कई मायनों में खास है। इस बार विशेष रूप से आमंत्रित लगभग 13,000 अतिथियों को यहां बुलाया गया। उनके लिए विशेष दीर्घाओं में स्थान निश्चित किया गया और इस समय माननीय राष्ट्रपति, आज के समारोह के मुख्य अतिथि फ्रांस के राष्ट्रपति प्रस्थान कर रहे हैं सलामी मंच से। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री और अन्य गण्यमान्य व्यक्ति एक भव्य और शानदार समारोह जिसमें लगभग 40 वर्षों बाद बहुत लोगों ने बग्घी को पहली बार देखा। एक पीढ़ी बदल गई इस दौरान, जब पिछली बार कर्तव्य पथ पर ये बग्घी आई थी और आज ये भव्य समारोह हमारा 75वां गणतंत्र दिवस।
The President of India, the Supreme Commander of the Indian Armed Forces.
And with that, the grand parade on the Kartavya Path has concluded. There you can see President Draupadi Murmu along with French President Emmanuel Macron, who was the chief guest for this year's Republic Day celebrations. Along with, of course, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. President Draupadi Murmu is departing from the Kartavya Path now as the grand parade and the celebrations have concluded on the Kartavya Path. However, celebrations do continue across the nation.
India in all its myriad colors, forms and strengths.
As you can see, that's President Draupadi Murmu on the traditional buggy, which has been brought back after 40 years, along with French President Emmanuel Macron on the traditional buggy. And there you have President's Guard Regiment as well, that completes its 250 years today after its raising in 1773. And with that, the grand annual Republic Day parade has concluded.
The thousands who came to see the parade go back home. We once again wish with all our warmth Republic Day greetings. It's a day of celebration. The President's bodyguard now getting the command to position themselves to the right and the left of the
You
buggy.
can see the Grand Republic Day parade has concluded on the Kartavya Path. There you have President Draupadi Murmu in her traditional buggy that's made a comeback after 40 years, along with French President Emmanuel Macron, who was the chief guest for this year's Republic Day celebrations. There they are departing from the Kartavya Path after the conclusion of the Grand Parade.
Seemed very content. Yes, it was worth it. Yes, it was worth coming out here to see India, a resplendent
The President's Guard Regiment, it completes its 250 years today, so a special day on that front as well. There you can see all the attendees. There you have it, the traditional buggy that's made a comeback after 40 years.
फ्रांस के राष्ट्रपति श्री इमैनुअल मैक्रों के साथ कर्तव्य पथ से रायसीना पहाड़ी की ओर
The Grand Annual Republic Day Parade has concluded in the Indian capital, New Delhi. President Draupadi Murmu led the country in the Republic Day celebrations with French President Emmanuel Macron as the chief guest. They are now departing in the traditional buggy, a practice that was revived after a gap of 40 years. We also saw a 90-member French contingent that took part in the parade. There you can see Emmanuel Macron waving at the attendees there as he departs from the Kartavya Path. There you have Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar, along with Defence Minister Rajnath Singh. And the grand celebrations with that at the Kartavya Path have concluded. We saw the participation of a 90-member French contingent that took part in the parade along with 2 Rafale jets and an Airbus A330 multi-role transport aircraft amid dense fog in the Indian capital this morning. We also saw the participation of an all-women tri-service contingent marching down the Kartavya Path, women pilots as well enthralled the audience during the flypast representing Nari Shakti. It was a women-centric parade. There you have Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar departing from the Kartavya Path as well. We also saw that the parade was heralded by over 100 women artists playing Indian musical instruments.